I'm having the buffet entree to start with, and then I'm having the trout. I don't know what it's coming with, and then I'm having the panna cotta. I was thinking of having the sorbet because it's so hot, but I ended up going for the panna cotta instead. What are you having? Oh, and I've just had water as well.
I'm having the buffet starter, because that's really all I do. I'm having the menu du jour. I'm having steak and chips and a shallot sauce, which is exactly what I want. And I'm having a panna cotta, strawberry panna cotta. I'm having a lager as well. How bizarre is it?
Yeah. Red lemon mashed. Nice place actually.
It is,
Bit bizarre.
Wow. For some strange reason, we've decided to come to Bordeaux this weekend. It's really hot, really horrible. Louise is really struggling. We are outside the Basilica of St Michael, and we're going and have a look.
All of this sides.
This Basilica of St Michael is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and opposite they're having some work done on the bell tower. Said bell tower.
The Basilica of St Michael of Bordeaux is the second largest Catholic church in the city of Bordeaux in southwest France. Built between the 14th and 16th centuries, it is characteristic of the flamboyant Gothic style. The church gave its name to the district in which it is located. The basilica shares with St Andre Cathedral the particularity of having a bell tower independent of the sanctuary. Rising to a height of 114 metres, it is the highest in the south of France and the fourth highest in France. Listed as a historic monument since 1846, the Saint Michel Church, which became a minor basilica in 1903, has been on the UNESCO World Heritage since 1998 as part of the Route Santiago de Compostela. The construction of the new church began around 1330. The following century, marked by calamities, 100 Years' War, plague in 1348, floods, slowed it down considerably. The whole church emerged from the ground in 1430. The period was that of flamboyant Gothic, so the parish council decided to raise the central nave to make it a basilica. Louis XI, who placed the Kingdom of France under the protection of the Archangel St Michel, made significant donations to the church during his visit in 1462.
Fun and laughter. Here we go.
The building suffered the consequences of the earthquake that struck Bordeaux on the 10th of August 1759. Struck several times by lightning due to the lack of a lightning rod, the spire of the bell tower was swept away by a hurricane in September 1768, reducing its height to only 99 metres. The reconstruction of the spire would, however, wait until 1860, when Paul Abadie, architect of the Basilica of the Sacred Heart of Montmartre in Paris, began work in the Gothic style of the building. They would be completed in 1869.
Saint-Jacques.
In 1791, the departmental dictatorate ordered the removal of the old parish cemetery surrounding the church, now Place Maynard. The bones were piled in the crypt located under the bell tower, then covered with earth. It was during this work that several dozen mummified bodies, the mummies of Saint Michel, placed in the crypt, which was open to the public until 1979. At that time, the bodies were reburied, this time in the Chartreuse Cemetery.
Look at the size of that lock on that. Look at that there, above the doorway. That's a sunburst, isn't it?
Very big.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello again.
So, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the Royal Chimney in Bordeaux.
Cheminée Royale. Okay, what did you think about it and what did you have?
First things first, the restaurant is in the centre of the town. It's just off the main high street. And it's where the French go to eat. 3 courses, €20, thereabouts by the shouting. I had a buffet salad starter, plenty of meat, charcuterie, and for my main, I had steak and chips. For the pudding, I had panna cotta with a strawberry coulis on it. What did you have, Louise?
I had a very small buffet to start with. Calamari. And egg and cornichon. Not much else really. And then for my main, I had trout, a full trout, mashed potato. Then for my dessert, I had a strawberry panna cotta as well. A strawberry coulis on a panna cotta with a water. What did you have for drinks?
I had a beer and a coffee, I think. But mine was okay. I enjoyed the buffet. I always like a buffet. The steak was cooked well, chips were good. The panna cotta, it was nice, but there was a bit of a film on the panna cotta. The beer was all right, and the coffee was fine. How was yours?
My starter was okay. I could have picked more up really, but I didn't really fancy anything on there. And my trout, it had the trout of shame with the piece of lemon on the face. And although I don't mind a full fish, I do like it to have some flavour as well. The mash was very lemony. I've never had lemon mash before, and it had extra lemon on the plate, and it was meant to be a hollandaise sauce with it, but it was like a really watered down wallpaper paste, but not as tasty. And the the dessert had this like a weird congealed sort of film on top. So I think they'd let the bottom set a long time before putting the coulis on top. I'm not used to that with a panna cotta.
No.
No. So then I just had water, which was, at the tap. So what do you want to score it then, and would you recommend it?
I think it was good value for money. They didn't take the mickey. It was nice and climatised because it was a really hot day. And, but all that aside, I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. The panna cotta was, as Louise has said, it had a weird, like it had been left out for ages. The buffet was good, as far as I'm concerned, and the main course was good as well. Thought that was good. So on that, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. I probably would recommend it because it was a cheap meal for €20 in the centre of Bordeaux. But I would say that it's somewhere to go and maybe not to expect too much. But for steak and chips. How about you, Louise? What would you score it? And would you recommend it?
Right. You know what? I'd recommend you to go to that place. I'd recommend you to go to Cheminée Royale for the steak and chips, because the chips were really nice. And you said the steak was nice. And it was a nice welcome coolness because it was a really hot day.
Yeah.
So I would not recommend you have the trout and the weird lemon mash. If we went back there again, I would have the steak and chips. I wish I'd have had the steak and chips. On that, I would score it a 6 out of 10 because it was... you're pulling your face. It's my lowest score because it could have been a lot better. I'd have been happy with the bread, the fish, and just a heap of salad. And I'd have been happy with that, just a fillet of fish. But it wasn't to be. It was the fish with the shame slice of lemon. So 6 out of 10, but I'd recommend you go and try something else. Because honestly, having the buffet, there was quite a bit of choice on the buffet. There were prawns as well, weren't there?
Prawns, yeah.
I was a bit dubious of having prawns because it was such a warm day and I didn't feel like it was that chilled in the cabinet thing. But anyway. But yeah, so I'd recommend you go and try it because it is a bargain for Bordeaux. It's a nice little area as well, isn't it?
Yeah, slap bang in the centre. It's probably about a minute walk from the Opera House, 2 minutes from the Opera House. There was a little gin shop on the corner and you walk down and it was literally 100 metres on your left from that gin shop.
Yeah, it's a shame because when you go in, it looks like it's going to be really busy, and then it's got these ropes up like it's where you can queue to go in.
Well, like Angelina Jolie was going to turn up.
It was like,
and it was to rope you off. But I think it was more advertising than anything else, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean the actual place was quite nice, wasn't it? It was like a really old-fashioned, quite an old building.
Yeah, like 1950s sort of decor.
Yeah, I was going to say 30s.
Well, yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I thought it looked really nice inside.
Yeah.
And
it'd have just been the fish, wouldn't it? That just to tart the fish up a bit.
I think a lot of people I've looked online since to see what people have said, and it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just don't need to do a fat lot to make people happy, to give you good scores. But, you know, that's it. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ding the notification bell, please. It really helps with the channel, and it's kind of you recommending our videos to be pushed out to the whole world so everybody can see us moan about this restaurant. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one, which will be out on Friday. Bye! 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 What was that all about?